1, 2, 3, 4.
Y'all get mad when I ask for facts?
This is the platform. Go.
All right, man. Should we get into top five?
Yeah, well, yeah. Since we're talking about your inspirations right now,
All right.
let's just get into it.
So in case you don't know, Ben, we do this little segment on the pod called Top Five. We talk about our top five favorite, not objective, very subjective, but our favorite of any given category. And today we'll focus on artists because I feel it's only right, since we got our special guest here, that we talk about our top five favorite all-time artists. So we'll go 5-1 just to keep it spicy, and we'll start with you. Your number 5 favorite artist of all time.
Number 5? Damn, he came out of left with that.
If you don't have a specific order, then it's all
that's
good.
okay. Just say one.
All right.
Any Snoop. Tight. Why?
Right?
Any reason why?
Because I'm a West Coast baby for sure. So I feel like that definitely had a huge impact on it. And man, just the way he carries himself. Look at his life, bro. You can't tell me Snoop doesn't have a little fun life.
Of course, yeah. Yo,
his life looks hella dope, bro.
I feel like he can, like the way he even announced that fight like last month. He was having so much fun, and he was so good at it. He was so fucking good.
Get up in there, Roy. Shit, in and out. 12 ounces, Roy. Not the normal tattoo of my uncle's fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, bro. And his music, just music-wise, he's a beast, bro. Come on. Like, that first album was like front to back. It's like one of my favorites, bro. Doggy Style.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No doubt about it.
Crazy.
Question.
Yeah, bro. I remember my mom like came in my room and snatched it from me, bro, and in the poster off the wall because I had it on the wall. It was hard. It was my older brothers too. It was old. It was all nasty. It looked like porn and shit. It was
yeah. Chick bent over the doghouse and all that shit. Yeah.
What is this? Benjamin, get in here. Benjamin,
for sure.
Yeah, that's a tight pick.
Tell me what's going on. It make me wanna holler cause my dollars come in ozones. Known for the
My 5th favorite. I'm gonna leave. This was so fucking hard, man. Like, I feel like not only am I probably forgetting one person, I feel like I'm forgetting a whole new favorite 5 that could be potentially here, but I had to cut it off somewhere. My 5th is probably J to the Mwah, aka Jadakiss.
Good pick.
When he had that Time's Up song, we gonna make it, keep it 100. He had that bar and keep it 100, like some will love you, some will use you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you know who's who. That shit was fire. And every time I hear him, the second that laugh comes in, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood.
No, exactly.
Jada's laugh comes in, I'm good for the rest of the day. So that's why my number 5 is Jadakiss.
in the stash and the Sony Cam zoom lens. All have ourselves one.
My number 5, sticking to the East Coast as well, Prodigy and Mobb Deep. Infamous, one of my all-time favorite albums and one of the greatest albums in hip-hop, period. But one of the things I look for in any artist is lyrical content. That can mean a lot of different things. Like, lyrical content doesn't necessarily mean you have to be super articulate with a bunch of complicated words. The words got to have substance, right? Prodigy is a textbook example of that. He didn't always say the most complicated things in the world, but everything hit.
Then you holding them, make my route while the sun's out and scold your man. Unload 10 in broad daylight, get right.
Number four. I think I have to give number 4 to Max B, bro.
Max B.
Fire.
Wow.
Fire.
Didn't even think of him. That's fire.
That's a little out of left. I dig it.
Yeah, that was way out of left
field.
I love it. Has he inspired you?
Bro, so he inspired me a lot, bro. I grew up on, like, I don't know if y'all ever seen those Smack DVDs and everything like that.
Yeah.
You're talking to two kids who watch battle rap religiously.
You're talking to the right people.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then like he had his like little section on there, and then he started like his own like little like vlog kind of like early vlog type shit. You know what I mean? On the YouTube, bro. And I just remember seeing him and early French Montana, bro. You feel me? People don't even remember those days, bro. Like for real. Your wave guy, bro. Shit, I don't even know what else to say, bro. He's the reason why I be buying more wet to this day, bro. We don't even know what that shit is. Keeping it wavy.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
She bold. Say a prayer for you, give you long kisses, good night, then fill you with some hoes.
Speaking of people who have no business singing, my fourth is The Game. The Game.
That's a great choice.
His body of work's insane. I came in with Hate It or Love It or How We Do, and everyone listening to this has sung those songs at some point.
Never missed on an album.
Never missed on an album, man.
Never missed.
Dr. Zav, Documentary 1 and 2. LAX fucking raised me in high school. Born to Rap, the one he went out on.
1992, yeah.
1990. The dude's insane.
Yeah, he's insane.
Let's talk about versatility. Shit. Maybe he doesn't sing, but that's a versatile motherfucker. There's no question about that.
Back to 94, shooting out of Astro van, banging was the blueprint, money was the master plan.
What am I on, number 4? Okay, number 4. This one's not West Coast, but definitely deserves some mention. We're going way back. Rakim. Again, lyrical content. I'll tell you, Paid in Full is an incredible album, and every microphone he's ever touched has turned to gold. But the exact song that made me fall in love with hip hop, he used to have like those Galaxy channels or whatever it was called before that on the satellite or cable or whatever that would just play music all day. And I heard the song called Microphone Fiend, and that was it for me. There was no turning back from that point.
The thrill of suspense is intense, you're horrified. But this ain't the cinemas or tales from the dark side by any means necessary.
But Rakim's he had the lyrical content in the wordplay, right? And it's a lot of older rappers. A lot of this stuff doesn't really hit the same as it used to. As much as you love that old music, it's just not. It doesn't hit as hard because of how much music's changed. Rakim's shit is timeless.
It's player shit. That's why that shit never dies, bro. Hustling.
One of my favorite bars of all time. I'll take you on a walk through hell, freeze your dome, and watch your eyeballs swell. That was like 1987.
And that can,
what the fuck?
And that can mean so many things.
That's a fucking bar.
That can mean so many things.
Yeah, man. You factor in.
That's a crazy bar. That's a crazy bar.
The inflation rate of like bars and hip hop over the years, that shit's still like, damn.
I'm gonna have to give the third to Nip for sure.
No.
Bro.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, bro.
He's on my list for sure.
For sure.
Yep.
Just like his hustle, bro, everything, bro. I definitely grew up seeing like his whole career take off and everything, being from like a couple miles down the road from him and whatnot, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he definitely was a heavy influence on everything I did and how I move with the merch and just have my own little, you know what I mean, my own brand, you know, my own movement, you know. I don't call it a movement though, mine's just lifestyle, you feel me? But
I've never seen somebody market themselves and bring themselves up out of the mud, like you said, like Nip.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable. And like, I guess the closest comparison would be like a West Coast Master P in the way that he kind of was just out there selling CDs and shit like that.
That was perfect.
Just doing it the old grimy way and just creating this massive market. It's just insane.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Nip is incredible.
Straight gorilla style, bro.
Full circle, mogul motivation. My self-educated through negotiations.
My number 3, Andre 3000.
Fire.
Ooh.
3 stacks.
Fire.
Those 2 fucking back-to-back debut albums with Outkast, AT Aliens, and Southern Playlistic. Retarded. Aquemini. A work of art. A work of fucking art. Front to back. You're talking about front to back. That's a fucking album front to back. And not to mention they got sued out the ass for the Rosa Parks song. They caught lawsuits out the ass for that. Crazy impact.
That was huge.
Crazy impact, and then even more crazy creativity with him.
Illustration be like clitoral stimulation to the female gender. Ain't nothing better. Let me know when it's wet enough to enter. If not,
I'm glad you said that. I got more on that later. But all right, so number 3, I am going West Coast with this one. And Ben, you being from the area, I mean, you'll probably be more familiar than most. Razcast. Razcast is is somebody that just does not get the mentions, and I don't understand why. He's an example of one of the guys.
People not hip to him at all either, bro. No one's hip to him.
I guess it's because he's one of those guys that really kind of got screwed by the industry.
Exactly.
And, but interesting story about Razcast. You were talking about Jadakiss earlier. The beat for "We Gon' Make It" was actually meant for a Razcast song on his Golden Child album, I believe. Can't remember the name of the song, escapes me right now. But Alchemist produced that beat, and originally had a deal to sell the beat to Razcast, and then I don't know, there was some miscommunication or something, and then ended up being "We Gon' Make It," and ended up being this massive fucking hit. So you talk about
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
Mouth full of pimp shit, ready to smack you. Who babble flammable methods? Deadly the mammal. Don't win no man. Fuck this beat.
That's just a microcosm of the shit that's happening.
I'm not even hip to Razcast like that. I can't even hold you. I'm not even super hip to him like that. But
I'll tell you right now.
Who he is.
Go look up "Soul on Ice," album called "Soul on Ice." It was his first studio album. 96. The production value is a little bit because again he wasn't given the best budget or whatever to work with. Wordplay and substance and the flow and the delivery, the beat picking, everything about him was just unbelievable.
Back to the basics. I smack a rapper's ass like a dominatrix. Life is screw faces and misdemeanor cases. More cheddar, the more better.
Number two. Damn, we only got two left. I gotta give one to Currency for sure.
Ooh shit! Currency mixtape. Oh shit, that's just slapped.
Yep.
Oh shit, slapped. Yeah. Good
Shout out
pick.
to the
Again,
spitter, man.
another guy I wouldn't have thought of.
Being like the old Cash Money days and stuff, everybody had their favorite. And I'm always like somebody that goes against the grain, you know? So when everybody was like, Lil Wayne, I'm like, I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, transport this cargo rare. Just recorded these, rapping like package keys.
That's a good pick. My number two. I might be the only person on the planet with him on my list for top 5. And I don't know why. He's super underrated. In terms of writing, I think he's the best ever. And I'll tell you why he's not my number one later. But in terms of writing, I think he's the greatest ever. And when I say his name, you're going to think of one stupid hit song he made. But it's Joe Budden. It's Joe Budden.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be your number one.
Pump It Up sucks. I don't like Pump It Up. I don't even think he likes Pump It Up. So it's got nothing to do with any of that. His songs are like, if you haven't heard him, go listen to him. His albums are fucking incredible. He's retired now, but like, his last 4
I used to
albums,
love Joe Budden, bro.
He's the mood god. Mood god. I don't give his writing ability is second to none. If you want to talk about a guy who really makes you feel something, listen to his fucking tracks. If you want relatability in life, relationships, struggles, it's this fucking guy.
It better when the net was still a novelty, cause now people who ain't found themselves get an outlet yet don't know how they sound themselves. They like me.
My only knock on him, which is why he's not my number one, is because if you listen to him too much, you do kind of get sad and depressed. That's why he's not my number one.
My number two is your number 3, Andre 3000, 3 Stacks. I couldn't leave him out of the top 5. It's just, again, just off of Aquemini and AT Aliens alone, just like it's his bars just hit different. Like he's one of the guys that you have to go back and like listen to the verse again just to catch the gravity of what the fuck he's saying. He's one of the few guys that really early on showed that rappers are artists too. That like are really. It's not just some subgenre or whatever. It's not just some phase thing. But yeah, Outkast was just unbelievable. But yeah, 3 Stacks is,
not enough to bounce them kids to the park, so they grow up in the dark, never seeing light, so they end up being like your sorry.
All right, honorable mention, I got to do Dom Kennedy for sure.
Yo. Yes.
Dog, you're as West Coast as it gets. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
You're somewhere on South Beach, right on Ocean Drive with the daiquiris.
you know, gotta do Dom Kennedy, and another honorable mention just to have it out there, man, Cameron, Killer Cam, got him.
Killer Cam,
come on.
All right,
yeah,
okay.
Harlem, where you welcome to problems. Off of furlough, fellas get parked.
Shout out to Dipset, you know. But my number one though, and it'll always be, you know, Biggie Smalls, bro, forever. You feel me?
Yeah.
Notorious.
Yeah,
Can't be mad. Can't be mad.
Biggie though, you know what I mean? And the wordplay, bro, just like how he can just do from the street boy shit to the player shit, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like.
To my center, honeys feel it deep in their placenta, cold as the pole in the winter.
And he talked like he fucked any chick he wanted. Like and you believed it. And you believed it. He probably did.
He probably did.
But he was doing that like before he got big. I'm using big too much. Before he got like super famous, he was just saying that. And he said it with such conviction. You're like, I think he does. I think he gets all the girls he wants. Like even when he's poor, like that's how he talks.
It's the charisma.
Yeah,
You
man,
got a nice way to
exactly,
talk.
man.
Him and Heavy D made Big Dude sexy. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real.
I got so many honorable mentions. I'm not gonna say them all, but
just fly through them. I gotta gang them too.
First honorable mention, BenFly. That's a cop out. I'm pandering. I'm pandering now. No,
okay.
BenFly's my favorite new artist that I just heard.
Co-sign that.
J. Cole was close to my top 5. J. Cole was very, very close. Skepta for all my family back home. He's the British Drake, if you guys don't know who Skepta is.
Oh yeah, Skepta's hard, bro.
Yeah, Skepta is hard.
Yeah, bro. And New York stole a lot of his style, bro.
Oh my God, yeah.
We won't even get into that. That's a whole nother part.
Calm with the heat in the kitchen. I was a young boy. Mom told me what my name really means, and the power just kicked in.
Yep.
Mac Dre was close to my top 5.
Ooh, bro.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. She's in the.
It's Mac Miller. I didn't like Mac Miller the whole time he was like relevant, really, but I heard this like. He did this Tiny Desk concert with Thundercat, dude named Thundercat who played bass and shit.
I've seen that.
And that shit is crazy good.
Cause I'm so above and beyond. Take drugs to make it up, way up where we on. Space shuttle Elon. Time we don't waste much. Fuck when we wake up, then I have her sang just like Celine Dion.
Jack Harlow and Roddy Ricch were close, but they're too new for me to put as my favorites. But I do like them both a lot. Not really their singles, but like Roddy Ricch's first album was crazy, cover to cover. Gangstar. I had this album growing up called A Decade of Gangstar. It was 2 discs of just.
Oh yeah, I got that one. Yeah, the big gray. Yeah,
the big gray one with mass appeal, full clip. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Guru was fire.
But I get props like a slogan, and no man could ever try to diss when I kicks my jam, lyrically tough.
And then my last shout out is a guy by the name of Wax, who's actually West Coast too. And he's coming on the pod later this week. That's why I put it in there as my last one. But he's my last honorable mention. I grew up on Wax a lot. One of the first.
Where's he from?
I think it was Van Nuys, but now he lives in San Diego.
I think I've heard. I know who that is, bro.
If you YouTube him, he's huge on YouTube. Like
we might have to make that connection right.
That's it. We can make a connection for him. He's coming on the pod on Thursday, bro.
Yeah, you might have to, bro. I think I'm familiar with dude. I'm about to go look him up.
Go look him up. He's versatile as fuck. So familiar. And the thing about you two, like you and him, that I like so much, is because I think you guys can both be funny as well. You know what I mean? Like you guys can both be funny, have good songs, and be creative. And like that's worth so much more than me than the same shit I hear from everyone else. Like the derivative shit that everyone's doing, I hate it.
Yeah, I love doing stuff like that. You know, like man, shout out to Action Bronson. I mean, I forgot him, man. Honorable mention.
Good honorable mention.
One of my G's, man.
Yeah. Talk about having fun on a track. That's action. Like the shit he says, you wouldn't even be able to come up with it yourself.
I'm in the club with a condom on, all armor on, all under.
He's so sick.
He's hard, bro.
He's hard. Shout out to his weight loss journey too. My number 1, it's been said. It's Nipsey. It's my number 1. It's been said. What do I gotta say? He's fucking marathon continues. Fucking victory lap cover to cover. Obsessed with it. Played it so much. And then he died and I was like, this sucks. Because I got on him late. I got on him probably 2 years before he died. Like I was on him late and I was missing out. And it's well documented. Like he's done so many verses for other people. Like he wrote both Snoop's verse and Dre's verse on Kush. The Still I Am, Tighter Than the Pants on Will I Am. He wrote all that. He's fucking, and then his body of work.
Early, yeah.
Benzo, exit off the highway. Solitary thoughts like how to reinvest my side check.
I will try to really quickly fly through my honorable mentions because I got a bunch of them too. Nas, MC Ren, Game's already been mentioned. Sugar Free, another West Coast. One of the most unique rappers I've ever heard.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who Sugar Free is.
I knew you would know.
Bro, are you serious, bro? I can't believe I forgot him too, bro.
Dylan, I'll put you on the Sugar Free.
Bitch, I want you on the sidewalk. Now you gave me 450 last night, right? Okay, now add 250 more, that's 1,000. Now get back on that track before I bust you in your...
DJ Quick while on that subject.
DJ Quick.
Yeah, you gotta have both at the same time. They go good. They go good.
It's Jordan and Pippen, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Kendrick for again the lyrical content, his ability to put together albums, man, are just.
Ben's like,
damn, bro, I forgot the whole.
That's why
whole
we're doing
TDE,
this.
Bro.
That's why we're doing this.
I know.
That's crazy.
And then Ice Cube from all the
yeah,
NWA shit to the solo shit, Lethal Injection, flawless.
Put ammonia, and we'll have to wake your motherfucking ass up with ammonia, cause hardcore.
Method Man and Redman, both together and solo. Doesn't matter.
Quick interruption. Who's better solo? I know my answer, but
that's tough.
Who's better solo?
Redman.
Yep. I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Yeah, bro.
I'll say Redman's solo albums are better, but maybe Meth is a little bit better lyrically solo.
Begun to fight. If mommy like daddy talk, then daddy might get him something tonight.
Prognosis make my brains come and host. 100% fuck runs bloodstreams through your nose.
Redman gave us Keith Murray, bro.
Ooh.
Also true. Yeah.
That was a tight. Yeah, that was tight.
You know I fuck with Keith Murray.
Chilling horror, killing all ongoing drama. Take the rah-rah for your mama.
That's another one of the honorable mentions. And then Scarface.
Ooh.
Scarface, Mother Ghetto Boy shit. Yeah, man. I could listen to, obviously, The Diary's incredible album, but Money Makes the World Go Round, that album and that song, I could listen to that song over and fucking over and over again.
Up some paper these days. One night, the wind stopped blowing these days to my sight.
Crazy.
My number one choice, a little less, a little less play up, a little more obvious. Cue the eye rolls. Tupac. Pac is my number one. I can't, We'll do the cross. And East Coast guy picking a West Coast rappers is number one.
Yeah.
I feel like he got to be mentioned after we mentioned all those great people.
We did.
We couldn't leave him out. So that was needed.
I just think, I feel like he almost, it's kind of a trash take to say Tupac is underrated. I'm not going to go that far, but I don't feel like he gets enough credit for his actual lyrical wordplay ability. Because a lot of people will just do the whole, enemy, Hennessy, like that. Just say like his shit is all simple, but it's really not. It's the lyrical, again, it's the point of lyrical content where you don't have to say the most complicated things, but if it has
less is more.
If it has substance.
Less is more sometimes, yeah.
Keep my eyes on the prize, watch the police. So much murder, neighborhoods getting no sleep.
But he had the wordplay ability too, yeah.
I love all those people that do that, I love the people that just say whatever, because like I believe that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Because like that's how these you ever seen that footage of DMX like playing like a huge concert in like another country or something like that, and like half the people didn't even know the words to a song.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh shit!
But they could just be barking at him. That's good enough.
It's crazy.
I love DMX.
Love DMX. Forgot about him too. Shit.
Yeah, that was
another honorable mention.
So that was top 5.
That was top 5
featuring BenFly.
That was fun, bro. That was fun.
Shout out to hip hop in general. Just that we can have these discussions. There's so much You know,
factual.
there's so much great fucking content and so many great artists and albums that we struggle to put together a top 5 because there's so much great shit that we're leaving out.
For sure.
Hip hop's come a long way, man.